Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Entertainment Brick Show. Today, we are discussing LEGO DC, and LEGO DC specifically, LEGO DC 2024. So now we're going into 2024 stuff today. So, LEGO DC, obviously returning with a multi-set wave. So far, from at the time of this recording, I know of 3 sets that are going to be coming out this year, 2023, being the large DTC Batcave, the Batman 1989 Batmobile, and the Batman 1989 Batwing. So 3 sets, that's fine, 3 that's fine. But then we also have next year, and next year isn't going to have too many DC projects. I'm actually going to be making an entire other video regarding the 4 potential DC movies and TV show projects that will potentially be releasing next year, and what LEGO might be able to do with that. That's going to be a whole separate video. Here, though, we're going to be talking about what kind of like everything else. Like what other stuff could LEGO be doing for next year when it comes to LEGO DC, and will it be a quiet year next year? Like are we not going to get many sets? So, 2024 obviously is going to be, a quiet year for DC movies in particular, besides Joker 2, which is already rated R. It's probably most likely going to be rated R, so LEGO isn't going to touch that, right? It's not going to touch that movie. Then there's also the Amanda Waller show, potentially coming out next year, I think, which, and then also the Creature Commandos show, which, again, those 2 are shows. I don't think they're going to be, I don't think LEGO's going to touch that. I just have a feeling, because I don't think they really do a lot of stuff with superhero shows, like Marvel shows, or DC shows, I guess, in this case, as well. I don't think there's going to be anything that comes from that, which is unfortunate, but that's just how I think it's going to go. And then there's also the Penguin show, which is set in the Batman universe, or the Batman, the Robert Pattinson Batman universe, which again is another show, and it's also kind of, it seems to be more of like a mature show, it seems. So I imagine that there's also not going to be any sets for that as well, which is unfortunate. But, that's what they gotta do, that's what they're doing. So, with that being said, what is LEGO gonna do? What does that mean? What will LEGO release for next year, for 2024? Will there maybe only release like 1 to 3 LEGO DC sets next year, just because there are no real movies releasing to make sets off of? Like, are we going to see some of that? Or is there going to be a full-blown theme, or are they going to make sets for the theme? They're going to be a lot of things. So, somewhat recent set leaks point towards a potential Batman the Animated Series, I guess, sub-theme, or part of the sets for the theme for 2024. And this is some information that came out, I want to say like 4 or 5 months ago, I think. It may have been that long. Could have been that long. I think back in 2022, like later 2022, where there's a potential Batman the Animated Series D2C set that was rumored for next year. So, again, with that being said, does that open up the avenue for more Batman the Animated Series sets? This D2C set was supposed to be, or was rumored to be, a giant like Gotham City skyline in the style of Batman the Animated Series. It was supposed to come with a couple of minifigures from Batman the Animated Series, and like the Batman in his design from Batman the Animated Series. So who knows if that's actually going to be releasing next year? That there's, again, those are more just like rumors and leaks. I'm sure there's definitely a strong potential that it might. And with that being said, considering the D2C set for this year is a Batcave based off of the 1992 Batman movies, and then the wave going alongside of it seems to be a lot of Batman 1989 sets. So both those sets kind of intertwine. If next year's LEGO DC D2C set is going to be a Batman the Animated Series D2C set, will the theme following that D2C set be Batman the Animated Series sets? That was like a mouthful, and that was so confusing to explain. But basically, will we be seeing Batman the Animated Series sets in 2024? I'm hoping we will. I'd love to get a Batmobile. I'd love to get a Batwing. I'd love to get a Batboat. I'd love to get a Batcave. Ton of options. A Joker Mobile also would be really cool. I mean, anything would be really cool. I just think they have such really cool designs. We've seen some, ideas for designs for Batman the Animated Series stuff with LEGO DC Supervillains. One of the DLC packs was a Batman the Animated Series, I think it was Mask of the Phantasm DLC pack, level pack, and the minifigures in that pack look so cool, and they're so fun to play as. I'd love to get those designs in actual physical Lego. And again, this rumor of a Batman the Animated Series D2C set helps, obviously, with that, with next year being a Batman the Animated Series kind of year. If not, so there's obviously the possibility of that's not happening. I'm posing the question, what other kinds of Lego DC sets will they be doing? Will they go back through some of the other previous movies, like the George Clooney movie, the Val Kilmer movie, and make some sets? Maybe. That's always, a possibility. I don't know how extremely good that would be if people would be too interested in that, but that is a possibility. And, there's a couple of options. There's obviously a couple of options. Nothing in particular that I'd really be expecting from Lego in particular. Like, I don't think they're going to go back and maybe make sets for, like, the old Superman movies or anything like that, or the old Wonder Woman TV series with Linda Carter. Like, I don't think they're going to do any of that, unfortunately. But in the end, I'd say, like, best case scenario, we maybe get some, like, Superman sets or some non-Batman related sets. Worst case scenario is just a ton of Junior sets, but that's obviously not happening. I'd say worst case scenario is probably they go back through the other Batman movies that they haven't, like, really gone back through yet to make stuff off of. I just don't want to see more Batmobiles, unless, in this case, it is Batman the Animated Series, stuff, Batmobiles and stuff. I would love to see some Batman the Animated Series stuff, which, again, rumors point to maybe that being the next year's kind of thing. And then, obviously, the year after that is the Superman movie. Fingers crossed that we're having some Superman sets for that movie. But regardless, that is what I wanted to talk about for today. Is Lego DC going to be a quiet year next year? Maybe. We'll definitely obviously have to wait and see. Hopefully we get some Batman the Animated Series stuff. Hopefully we get some stuff based off of the other DC projects. Again, that is going to be another video for the future. But with that being said, if you enjoyed that video, do the common YouTube stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys later.